hear all of that cheering? That's the sound of the Furman community showing their support for Alpha Kappa Alpha at this past Wednesday's So You Think You Can Stroll event. In light of this event and AKA's Greek Week, I thought that it was the perfect time to explore African American sorority life, particularly here at Furman. I was fortunate enough to be able to interview former AKA President Portia Warren about African American sorority life and values.
I think one of the biggest differences is the lifelong membership. Once you join, whether it's in your undergraduate years or graduate, like join a graduate chapter, you're a member in that sorority forever. And not only are you a member forever, but you also are participating in the sorority events until you're 70 or 80 or however old you are. And I think across the board with African American sororities, there's a big focus on education. There's always a big focus on what's going on politically with campaigns or elections and different things. So I think at the core of most of them, there's a focus on education and helping others in the community. So again, the lifelong membership is something that is so important, and I know AKA really stresses that. And so you're making this commitment not just for the 4 years during college, not just to wear the letters and participate in some of the social aspects, but it's a commitment you're making to really serve the sorority, serve your community, volunteer, be a mentor, be a tutor to kids in the community, get people to go out and vote, and you're making that commitment to do it not just those 4 years, but forever. Every day, ongoing in your life, and I think it makes the sorority so much greater when we go to our regional conferences. There's undergraduates there, and there's women with children, and there's women who've been in the sorority for over 50 years, and so it brings back a lot of history of the chapter and history of the sorority in general. And so I think it shows, having lifelong membership, I think shows how the bonds of sisterhood can travel, through multiple generations, multiple age groups, different things like that. Currently there's 2 African American sororities that are represented on Furman's campus. There's 4 in general that are recognized nationally. And of those, our chapter has 5 members, and we're currently getting new members within this next week. And then the other sorority on campus, which is Delta Sigma Theta, they have, I believe, 5 to 6 members on campus. So the numbers compared to the Panhellenic Council numbers for those sororities seem small, but for Furman, Greek life, African American Greek life in general, has grown. And so we're seeing more girls learning about it and getting involved, which is really good and promising. The core values, I think, are sisterhood and service. I think in those education classes you learn that what sisterhood means, and it's more than just having a friend or having someone to depend on. And it depends on you and how you fit into the chapter. But sisterhood and having, being connected with women all across the world, not only in your city, but if you're traveling somewhere and you see someone that's an AKA, there's that instant bond and instant connection, and that at the core you have the same values as this woman standing next to you. And then again with service, I think we're always doing community service, we're always doing fundraisers or different things to raise money for scholarships or mentoring in the community, doing environmentally friendly things. Think Pink, Go Green is one of our big mottos this year. So definitely service to Mother Nature, to all mankind. I think those are the core values, definitely. Yeah, so strolling is basically, it's like a synchronized dance. Everyone in the sorority is in a line, and it started, sororities and fraternities started doing it at parties initially, and it was kind of a way to, show that your sorority was here, or kind of a pride thing about your sorority. And so it's basically a synchronized dance, And as you're doing it, you're hyping up your sorority, I guess. So you're throwing either sorority signs or different things. And I think the importance of it now is just showing that unity for your sorority or fraternity. And then also, across all of the African American sororities and fraternities, there's a unity stroll. And so that's something that you can also do at social events or at So You Think You Can Stroll. And it's just showing like that unity, whether that it's unity in the sorority or unity across all of the sororities. And it's just a really fun and social thing to do.
I hope that you have enjoyed my interview with Portia and learned something new about African American sorority life. With further questions or for more information, please comment below. Time to stroll out of here!